What's up YouTube? For today's video, we have a Emboar sweep. Emboar is a pretty fire starter Pokemon. Looking at its stats, it's pretty good attacking Pokemon for sure. But as you know, I like to do things a little bit differently sometimes. So I want to have a look at a viable special attacking set that would work for Emboar. So we've got Blaze and Reckless as the ability. So we'll probably be looking at Blaze today. And we've got a fire and fighting Pokemon. It doesn't have the greatest speed in the world either, so it's a very slow Pokemon. But I made a way to get it really fast and hitting really hard on the special side. Let's get into it. This battle is against Juliana. Now, if you like the Pokemon sweeps, hit that like button and let's get some W's. If only I didn't get paralyzed versus the Meloetta, I would have got it. Next battle is on an actual member stream. This one was hilarious. I hope you enjoy it. Moveset at the end of the video. Let's get it. Alright, let's have a look at the Emboar moveset. That was interesting, that first battle and that last battle. I feel like the first battle I definitely would have won if I wasn't paralyzed by the Meloetta. The other Poké remaining, there wasn't a lot they could actually do to it. The second battle was my theme team, the Minecraft theme team, which I used in this video, versus another Minecraft team with exactly the same Pokemon. So it's quite funny that I was able to get a lucky Blunder policy miss there and just, plow through the rest of the team there with some good luck. But really, really funny. This is my special set here. Now, real talk, I was battling with this online a fair bit, and I took some competitive teams by surprise a lot, took a lot of Pokemon out with it, and it works really well. There is a fair bit of risk involved using this set compared to a physical Emboar set for sure, but it definitely has some promise. So the EV spread is pretty straightforward. So we got max special attack, modest nature, and then we got max speed. Now with 65 base speed, it isn't exactly much to write home about, right? So you need to increase its speed. Really, the only way to do that is through Blunder policy or runner under Trick Room. Now, I did think about running under Trick Room, but I thought, I don't want to rely on Trick Room. I want to see if I can get around that. So to activate Blunder policy, you need to, a good way to activate it is to miss moves. So I thought, well, it does learn a couple of shaky accuracy moves like Focus Blast, which are really, really powerful, but inaccurate. So I thought, that would be a great move to give it. Also, Fire Blast too. It's a powerful move, and it doesn't have 100% accuracy, but it's still pretty good, and that can miss sometimes too. So I thought, well, that's a pretty good move combination for Fire and Fighting stat. Then it also learns Scald, which is really, really cool. I guess it's like boiling water. Emboar shoots like boiling water out of its hand, which is cool. So that deals with some other stuff like opposing fire type Pokemon, rock type Pokemon, ground type Pokemon. It's good for that, and it does surprise a lot of people. The last move on here was Terra Blast. So I gave it Terra Blast Dark, which is actually pretty good for any psychic moves aimed your way too. And it was good against any other prankster Pokemon and such like that too. You probably could get away with like Terra Fire or Terra Fighting as well, but this was the build here. If you want more of a physical Emboar moveset guide, I have done one of them on my channel too. This one was a little bit more fun and memes, but it actually worked out really, really well in a lot of the battles that I did. One of the things that stopped it a fair bit was when I'd go for Focus Blast and then I wouldn't miss, and then I didn't get the speed boost right, and then a Pokemon would just come in and feint it, or do a lot of damage. That happened a lot. Any other priority moves and such would get around it if it was on a low amount of health, because Emboar's got 100 in base in 10 in base in health. And yeah, it's got a decent amount of health, so it had to be on a small amount of health to feint that, or it'd be some really, really big priority moves like Terra Normal, Extreme Speed Dragon, anything along those lines would be a problem. I would also come up against Pokemon where I needed to use Focus Blast continually over and over, and the problem was it would eventually miss, and then I'd end up fainting. So that was probably one of the biggest hurdles with this set to get it to work, all the time was just not viable. But it was fun though. Fire Blast was good too. Scald was actually very, very good for coverage. It really, really was. Any special defensive walls, I did have trouble with as well. That was a difficulty. And Terra Blast Dark was good for getting around Psychic types, but it wasn't the most powerful move out there. Maybe some extra power for Fire Blast or for Focus Blast could have been better. But that was all part of the fun set and the challenge there. I actually don't think I've done an Emboar sweep before, so this could be my first time. But anyway, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the Emboar sweep, the special PIMPNITE moveset. It's got some fun aspect to using it, and it actually could be quite surprisingly strong and good surprise factor. I'll catch you all next time. Peace out.